Oil. So the whole week, man, everyone was hoarding oil for the past week because our boy Putin decided to hack our East Coast oil reserve or something, and so all the panodium or the panic was all it was just panic buying, and just seeing a bunch of awesome memes we were going throwing at each other. It's just like just shaking my head, just panic buying, man. I don't know what to say. Just oil's oil.
Yeah, I mean, it would be one thing if they announced like, oh, the pipe just went dry and stopped pumping. But did they actually think that we were just going to not have oil for? I mean, it says people are nuts. And then what people were filling up, like I was seeing bags, like trash bags and stuff like that. Like that's real. Like how big of a hazard is that? Like how you can't. Like I can't even put my leftover spaghetti in a trash bag without getting a mess everywhere. Can you imagine if you filled it up entirely with gas and like put it in your car and drove away? What are
Like
these people thinking?
they just tie it up and just be like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll put it in the back and it won't leak." It's just like when I look at those like pictures and memes, I'm just thinking like that's our education right there.
Yeah, I mean, people were freaked out. I saw gas was like crazy. Obviously it's skyrocketed and gas stations ran out of gas. And, obviously, because people were freaking out and buying way more than they needed to. But I don't know, if everybody just chilled out for a little bit, I think we would have been all right. Now, the thing that probably pissed me off the most was that they freaking gave in to them and paid off the ransom and got the pipeline working. They shouldn't have paid them off. I don't think they should have. I think we should have just attacked every single gas station in Russia, but that's just my opinion.
It was like that Tropic Thunder with Tom Cruise. He turns off the phone. We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Exactly right. What happened to that? What happened to him? They gave him 5 million or something, or
Oh,
50
I don't know.
million?
I had no idea they gave
Yeah,
him
that's what they
gave
did.
him money.
They hacked in and then they ransomed it off, and I think they paid him in Bitcoin. Like they're using that to pay him off. Just like,
Jokes on
I,
them if they invested in Dogecoin
yeah,
because it
like
plummeted.
I mean, if oil is that big of an issue and there's that big of a shortage, the people that are hacking are the people like it's going to affect them too. Like if oil is that big of a shortage, so I don't know. Personally, I would have rather seen them not pay it out and try to catch the bastards.
Yeah, that's America. No, can't do that. But yeah, just seeing like the people like in the plastic bags just doing that, and then some of them had like their laundry mats or their laundry baskets filling them up with holes. It's just kind of like, do you guys just not think like it's gonna? I don't. It's just so
I can't
stupid.
imagine like a lot of those are real though. Like, is that really real? Like,
Ah,
people can't be that stupid. I feel like, I'll go into another thing here, but I see not Vine, I want to call them Vines, but TikToks, and they are so artificial and like they're clearly not real. Like people like doing pranks and stuff, and I'm wondering if it's kind of the same thing where people are just doing it to get some traction online.
oh, just for like the trolls.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's what it's for. I really don't think people are putting laundry baskets in. I mean, if I saw somebody do that, I would yell at them. Like I would yell at them because it's like, dude, this place lights up because you're an idiot. We're all gonna die because you're stupid. So, I can't see that being real a lot of times, but it does make the whole situation more funny.
Yeah, I guess this is something to laugh at going through what's been going on in the world. I guess. So, yeah, I mean, oil's oil because I remember seeing. I think it was on the east. I think it was on the East Coast. Someone gouged the prices, and it was like $6 a gallon somewhere. I remember seeing that on a website. I remember someone. I think it was in my other chat. They saw. I was on Twitter, and it said on the sign $6 per
Yeah, no, I
gallon.
saw some up around there too, somewhere on the East Coast. I didn't see it myself here in Indiana, but I did see some in a couple different places where it was pretty insane, at least over four.
Yeah, I think like in Michigan it was only like the highest it ever got to was like 298. So honestly, it hasn't really affected where I'm at.
Yeah,
Not at
except they're going
all.
to turn off the pipeline in Michigan or whatever, or the
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah, that's what's been on hearing on our ads. And said we're gonna turn off the pipe. I'm like, oh, cool.
You guys have a great governor up there.
Yeah. So the whole so yeah, that was like the whole thing was gonna be like the big toilet paper hoard 2.0. Like everyone's gonna be buying toilet paper and then selling it high price again. But that's the other thing is too that oil. If you put it like in your canister, it's gonna like go away. In a few weeks or something like that. If you put it like in a
Yeah, it's kind of
canister.
like the toilet paper thing. I mean, kind of going to that didn't make any sense to me last year because like if there's a shortage of everything we can't get in the grocery store, like the last thing I'm picking up is toilet paper. Like I can take a shower still at home. Like like worst case scenario, like that's the worst case scenario.
Yeah,
Um, that's the last thing I'd be worried about is getting toilet paper. I'd be more worried about getting like canned goods and
I
stuff
still
that's
don't
gonna
see
last
the.
forever.
I still didn't see the point of hoarding toilet paper. Like, what was the whole?
I don't get it. I
I don't.
really don't
I
get
didn't.
it.
I didn't understand. I'm like, of all
And
things to
then
hoard was toilet paper.
and then of course the grocery stores jack up the price because they can. And
Yep,
it's like, well, people still want toilet paper, but the assholes that are going over there and getting, 25 rolls or whatever and just filling up 2 carts with it. It's just ridiculous to me. And same goes. Same people that are doing that are the same morons that are getting a bunch of gas. And it's not like you said, you can't. It's not like you can store that stuff forever. If you go in there with a big truck, you're not gonna be able to store it forever. That's what makes The Walking Dead so fun because like those cars that they drive, none of those will be operational after a couple of years because
you'd be
the gas
gone.
gets bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't. Not only does it not only is it consumed, but the gas actually goes bad after a couple of years. Like it has to be refined and kept in certain storage, otherwise it goes bad. Fun fact of the day: I think it's like 3 or 4 years. So
Hmm. I did not know that. Well, I know you had to keep it somewhere, but I just didn't know the. I didn't know like the expiration for it.
yeah, I think you have to keep it in like a Loctite seal. That's why if you ever seen a tanker truck, um, like fill up a gas station, you see like they have these really hardcore clamps on it. That's like beyond the lock that obviously can't just open it up yourself. But
Yeah.
there's another little like locking mechanism that seals it, keeps the air out so it doesn't go bad.
Hmm. The more you know. All right.